Hey everyone, welcome to Wendling Farms. It's the day after we finished up Harvest 24 and Dad's already getting after it with the pressure washer on the 6130. Man, she's looking pretty good. He's working on that. Grandpa and I are going to go out here and blow off the auger carts, clean them out, then that'll be next brought up here so we can get washed off. Yeah, we're just getting stuff cleaned up and put away. We got to tear this drive over pit and auger down. And there shouldn't be much to blow off this at all. Maybe blow inside of it, blow some corn down, open up the gates. I think the gates, yeah, the gate's already open. But I need to get up there, open this main gate, and then maybe blow inside of there, blow some corn out of it. I don't want any raccoons living in this thing over the winter. There's really not a whole lot to blow off in this auger cart. Okay. Stuff's cleaning up real nice this year. Didn't have to deal with any mud or...
Does that go with you when you take a shower?
Yeah, I clean up pretty good too. Okay, so 1300's blown off. Really wasn't anything to blow on it. There was a little bit back here on the main axle there from the track, but nothing really crazy. Makes it nice whenever we don't run through mud and fling stuff everywhere. So cart's blown off, tractor's blown off. There's a lot more stalks, as you can see on the ground here, that was built up on this thing, just because the stalks get jammed up here in between the track and the frame. I really wish these tracks were stanced out farther, so there was a lot more room between the track and the frame so it wouldn't get built up there. But got all the stalks blown off of this thing, and now we're going to take it up in front of the shop. I didn't get to run this cart much, but it sure is a nice outfit. Cleaned up pretty good, Dad.
Yeah, thank you. Works a lot better when it's blowing off.
This is the nicest weather and the easiest cleaning up equipment I've ever done.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be 80 next week.
We need rain bad, Dad. It's hard and dry out there. All right, we're gonna put.
Every time I go to get this scissor lift out, the battery's dead. I got it to the door.
Yeah, it's because it sits on the charger for a while, and then we think, we better unplug that thing.
Yeah.
So then it just sits there for a while, battery drains, and then when we need it, it's dead.
Yeah, that's right.
So. You got to plan ahead, Dad. You should have plugged it in last night.
That's right. Pull her to the shed. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Daylight.
Burning daylight. The old 6130 did a good job this fall.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have fun running it?
Yes. It's been a good machine.
Yeah, it is a good machine.
Down for one day. That was it.
No, a day and a half. It was down for a day and a half.
I'm trying to think now what the heck was even wrong with it.
Right there by the rotor gearbox.
Oh yeah.
The rotor speed module.
Yeah, where
it all came apart. Yeah, this was down for a day and a half, and then the 8250 was down for a day.
half a day, 1 day,
Yeah, half a day. No. Not. Yeah, it was down probably about a full day. The whole cleaning fan situation. say it looks pretty good, Dad, don't you?
Yeah.
You having a hard time backing up to Thunder Creek? It's not really backup friendly, is it? We're gonna run over and fill up the, yeah, whoa. Guess you're not gonna hit it. We're gonna run over and fill up the chisel plow with fuel and grease it. And then we're gonna go eat lunch. So you can see this right side is drooping down a little more than the left. We've lost a bolt here up on the top that holds this crumbler on. Yeah, so here's where we're missing a bolt. That's why that right side's sagging. It should look like this. You keep going.
Pretty tight. I might get another one.
Get another one. I mean, you got to move it about, I got about 4% battery life, and all we got to do is ratchet this wing over enough to where we can get this bolt shoved through, and then we got her. So I wish I had more camera battery because we're hooking the truck to it.
Then I'll try to.
All right, yep. Let her eat. Yeah, well, sorry I couldn't record what we were doing there with the chisel plow. I didn't go there prepared. I had a battery that was almost dead, and I didn't have any more with me. Man, this thing cleaned up good. Holy cow, that thing looks sharp. Let me take you around to the other side. It's got the sun beating on it. Somebody did a good job cleaning this thing.
Yeah, looks nice. Hold her up, back her in. Let's get her unhooked.
Okay.
That tractor.
So now we gotta strip down the cab. I gotta get this controller out of here. Gotta get all the wires ran through and out of here. We're gonna unhook the hydraulics. Is that toolbox back there sealed? Can we put this monitor and stuff in there?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. I sure hope no raccoons crawl around this thing and get her all scratched up. Are we hooking up to the field cultivator? We're gonna have to hook up the raise and lower hydraulics. Yep. Cart number 2 is cleaned up. Now I gotta get the monitor and get stuff out of the cab, strip down that cab, and then this one can be put away. Got the ditcher out. I'm excited to get this thing in the field. Morning, everyone. It's the next day, and my intentions were to go chisel this morning, but real early this morning, about 4:30, 5 o'clock, started raining. So I know it's kind of crazy to see some water falling from the sky. Haven't seen that in a long time, but I think we ended up with just 1/10, maybe 1/4 inch in some spots. So I'm gonna have to hold off on the chiseling just for a little bit. I know it's super dry, but stuff is just a little tacky. The sun hasn't been out, but now the sun's coming out, so probably be able to fire the chisel up here after lunch. Got the 380 all cleaned up. Now it just needs set up for this ditcher. Got a big list of ditching to do already?
Oh, not a big list, but
it's nice and warm out. Don't even need a sweatshirt on.
I'm sweating.
Uh-huh.
I was sweating.
I thought we were gonna get all the chiseling done without slinging any mud anywhere. It's not really that wet, it's just a little bit tacky. And the ground's hard as can be still, it's just a little bit tacky on top. My rolling baskets are not plugged up. That's a good thing, because if anybody's ever unplugged one of those rolling baskets, it's a nightmare. Now these rolling baskets are on hydraulics, so if it was really wet, I've been chiseling in the past where it's pretty wet and don't even want to risk balling them up. I'll just use my remote here in the cab and lift the rolling baskets completely up so they're not even touching the ground. It's not going to leave it as nice out here in the field. It's going to be a little more cloddy, but I don't know, if you need to get stuff done and the rolling baskets are holding you back, that's one way to get around it. I think it's actually doing better now that it's a little bit damp than it was when it was bone dry. This is the first time I've chiseled this year. So you guys can probably see the fine lines of trash that the 6130 lays right in the middle of the machine. There was a secondary spreader on the bottom of that 6130. These bean stubble end rows are tough. Put her downshift. And we ended up taking that off because last year was kind of causing us some problems with the trash not wanting to flow very good. So we ended up just taking it off. Now after seeing this year without it on there, we're gonna put it back on. We're gonna fabricate something up so it's kind of mounted differently on the combine so it doesn't cause us problems. Last year when we had it on there, the spreader blades were like too close to the back of the machine, so it wasn't allowing the trash to fall through and it was kind of bailing up the back of the machine, so that's why we just ended up doing away with it, because we didn't want any problems. But we definitely need to put it on because it leaves a strip right in the middle of the machine. When I head back the other way, I'll show you my combine. You'll be able to see the difference. The 8250 has a different spreader on it. It's got the whale tail spreader, which I didn't think I was a fan of. I'd rather have those spinner blades. But the whale tail spreader this year did really good. I felt like I had it adjusted really good. So now you can see we're going to get into my spreader on the 8250. The trash down the center is just not as heavy. Doesn't leave that fine line. Now with putting that secondary spreader on the 6130, it'll do even better than the 8250 will. We ran, I don't know, probably about a week or so. We tried to adjust a few things. Maybe it wasn't even a week. I don't know how long it was, but we ran a little bit with that secondary spreader on the 6130 before we got mad at it. But whenever it was working great, it would spread that chaff so good. It sure did a heck of a lot better than what we did this year. I'm about done here. I've been working on end rows. I got another round to make on this end. It's nice to rip up the bean stubble end rows. Compaction's not good. The end rows get the most compaction, so while I'm here chiseling up these corn stalk end rows, might as well get the bean stubble. Well, we've got this one whipped here. I gotta knock out these end rows here and that'll be it for today. I wish it actually folded up that quick. It takes about 2 minutes to fold this thing up. I've got the hydraulics on full power too. It just takes a little bit of time. Alrighty, well, I'm unfolded at the next field, but we're shutting her down for the night. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.